All right. This was the interview between Corey Feldman and I. I want to tell you that, like, look, man. I'd watched this shit, and you hear me talking about it. I watched this shit about pedophilia where these young boys are getting fucked in Hollywood, and Feldman was in that shit. So I'm like, book Feldman, I want to talk to him about it. And I had already talked to Corey Feldman and had a decent interview with him, so I thought we were good. We'll play you a little clip of that.
You said there was a lot of child touching going on with these kids back in the day.
Yeah, man.
So, were you touched?
Yeah.
How old were you when that happened?
14 and a half, 15.
What's that like, dog? Do you feel
it was awesome. No, I'm just joking.
Well, hey, I don't know. Maybe the dude know how to suck dick
man.
good. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, come on, dude.
You can't.
You're so
you
wrong,
can't,
dude.
You can't help what you like.
So
I'm not
wrong.
here to judge you,
We
bro.
cannot play with children now.
I'm not saying.
No,
I'm not
that's a
saying
whole-
you should. I'm just saying.
That's a whole out. You know, there are lines, all right?
Right.
Not the lines on your table now. I'm talking about the lines that we don't cross.
Okay, so you didn't like it when they touched you.
Okay, no, it was
fucking
inappropriate
bummed you out.
behavior. Inappropriate behavior.
A lot of times, though, as I read in a book one time, like a motherfucker might actually like busting that nut, so then they have
That's
they
true.
have guilt associated with this feeling. That's what I'm.
That's it. You're right. But that wasn't me. That was the other guy.
That was the Corey who
And
passed.
that's why he got so screwed up. That's why he became the way he became, because he was so confused by it. Like, why do I enjoy it? What is it? Am I gay? What's wrong with me? All that kind of trip.
That's
And
fucked up, dog.
Totally.
How was that? How was that watching him go through that?
It was hard, man. You know, because I have nothing but mad love and respect for him, and I wanted nothing but love and respect for him. You know what I'm saying? So I did my best to try and keep him out of it, but at the same time, I was a kid. So he'd be like on me, like, hey, man, what are we going to do? I need to fix this. I need to fix this urge. I got an urge, man.
So the dude touched him, and now all of a sudden he wants to go fuck a gang of dudes.
Well, no, not a
Or
gang of dudes, just anything. You know what I mean?
He got
You just-
over-sexualized.
Right. And so I was like, okay, so I did the only thing I knew how to do, which was try and feel that, you know, hey, you got a girl I could call up? I don't got any girl. Man, I'm 15, I'm a virgin. What girls do I have? You know what I mean?
So who?
Oh, well, call a friend. Okay, so I called a friend.
Did you bang a chick before you got touched, or did you get touched and then you banged a chick?
I think it was first, yeah. I think I got
How'd they
molested
get you, dude?
before, well, I was still a virgin. Yeah.
Were you like, what were you doing?
But
man?
I didn't get raped.
What they
He
do,
got
like,
raped. I didn't get raped.
What happened? You just play with your dick or some shit like that, or what?
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to go into graphic details right now, but, you know, it's in the book, man.
It's in the book.
It's
So
in the book.
where you at? Are you at the guy's house or?
No, it was at my dad's apartment.
That's fucked up.
I
man.
was, living with my dad, and my dad, this guy worked for my dad, and he acted like he was my best friend. That's how they get you. They act like, they're gonna be your big brother. They're gonna help you out. You got no peers. You got nobody you can look up to. So they come in, they like reach a hand out, like, hey, I'll help you out. I take you where you need to go. I drive you around, and you think, oh man, this is cool. I got a brother. I got a friend, somebody to look up to. And then all of a sudden it's a bait and switch. Then all of a sudden, next thing you know, hey man, let's check out this magazine together. That's how it happened.
It's crazy how straight porn gets more motherfuckers molested than the ice cream and candy.
Right? Yeah.
It's like, hey man, check this shit out. Like that's why I don't like to watch porn with other motherfuckers.
Oh, they slipping it in, man.
Because then they try to touch your penis.
I don't watch no porn with no dudes in the room anymore, man. That's over with.
Bro,
Those days are gone.
I always find that a little suspect,
Those
man.
days
Like
are
a bunch
gone.
of dudes sitting around watching
Yeah,
porn.
what is it, a circle jerk? No,
Fuck that.
I ain't had it.
No, sir, Bob.
Or Jim.
Or Jim.
That's right.
Did you tell your old man about this shit? How did he react?
I didn't tell him nothing until.
How long
it
did
was-
you live with this shit,
Okay,
bro?
so basically I got emancipated. Right after this, it all was
You
going
was like,
down.
fuck this, I'm out of here.
But here's the screwed up part, is I took him with me.
Oh, man.
Because I couldn't face it, you know what I mean?
You was mind fucked.
Well, what I did, here's the deal. The first time, okay, I admit this in the book. The first time I said yes, right? He asked me, oh, is this okay? And I said yes. Because I didn't know what to say. I froze. You know what I
Bro,
mean? I
you
was
just
like,
a little kid. They run a
right.
game on
and
you,
so I was
dog.
like, I don't know what to do. So then it happened, and I felt really disgusted and gross and all that stuff. And then afterwards, the next morning, I had to pretend like it didn't happen. So it was all like, in my mind, it was all a dream. It wasn't real. It didn't happen. And I figured if I looked at him and he brought it up, then it was real, and then I was gonna have to tell him get away.
But he never brought it up.
Exactly. So I was like, but if he doesn't bring it up, then maybe it was a dream.
Did he ever
So
try to
that's
do it
what
again?
I went with that. So that's what I'm getting to. So
sorry, my bad.
Yeah. So like, you know, I went with that. I was cool with that. Like, hey, it was just a dream. No big deal. I'll get past that. And then like a couple weeks later, it happened again. But the next time he didn't ask. The next time I went into my bedroom, and then he come like sneaking in.
What was
in the
his
middle of the
thing?
night.
Was he like? Did he want you to bang him or
No,
did you bang?
no. He would just, you know, he'd start fiddling.
He just play with you.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucking weird, man.
Yeah, and I'd like try and let him know, like, I'm asleep, dude, don't touch me, you know, but without saying it.
Right.
So I'd like flip over and like try to like protect myself and you know.
he stayed on you.
Yeah, it just kept coming. So I'd be like, man, so I'd like, in the beginning, I was kind of like, just I'd flip over or try to let it, I'm sleeping, you know, but then as it got more intense and I was getting older, I would like literally just kick around and shit. You know
How many
what I mean?
times
Like, I
you
was
get
like,
molested, dog?
oh man, I mean, it happened repeatedly for about a year.
Jesus Christ.
Over and over and over.
How
Until I finally was like old enough to be able to like, hey, yo, I had to face it. I had to like actually get the balls to like, hey, bro, this ain't cool.
Are you still
I know
in
what you're
therapy?
doing. No.
You're
I'm
you're
out.
you're
I'm
able to
good.
be good, be
I'm
past
good.
this shit.
I got a kid. I'm stable. I love my child.
Are you afraid you're
I'm
gonna
a family man?
Are you afraid you're gonna fuck with your kid? Does that ever
Hell
scare
no.
you?
Hell no. No.
Never.
No.
Sometimes people be like that. Don't act
No,
like
no,
that's
no.
a crazy question,
no,
man.
it is crazy.
I'm not saying
It's
that
crazy.
you're gonna
Listen,
do it.
I
but
got
it's like,
beat.
yo.
I got beat too, but I've never raised a hand to my kid. I don't even raise my voice to my kid.
Who
I give
used to
him
beat
nothing
you?
but love. Oh man, everybody. Everybody.
It's so crazy to see. Like, as a kid, right? I'm growing up. I'm like, this dude is the shit. Like, you over there stunting all the big movies. Every fucking awesome movie.
And that's my point. Everybody thought I was hitting all these girls, man. I didn't hit nothing.
They was hitting you.
I was one guy, one girl type of person my whole life. I was so quiet, so shy, until around the time of my second marriage, where then I'd been cheated on 18 relationships in a row. Literally 18 in a row. Every time they cheat on me, they cheat on me, they cheat on me. So finally I got to the point where I was like, you know what? I don't want to try and have a regular relationship anymore. I'm going to do this open relationship thing, because I used to be jealous, controlling, all that stuff. I was like, you know what? How about this? I'm not going to be faithful. I'll be faithful. Like, I'll tell you if I'm going to do something. You tell me, like, we'll do it together.
Right.
But no, if you want to hook up with somebody, you hook up with somebody. If I'm going to hook up with somebody, I'm going to hook up with somebody. Let's not even try and control each other.
Is that what you do now? Is that where you're at now?
Well, now it's beyond that, because then the last marriage went in the toilet too. And then after that one, and we had a kid, then I was like, now I'm just not even going to have a girlfriend. Now I'm just going to have many girlfriends.
So what do you
now,
do?
That's why Corey's Angels came into play.
So now you got a gang of chicks,
Yeah, and they all smoking.
but it's open
I got, like-
relationship. So I theoretically could bang one of Corey's Angels.
Well,
Theoretically, if I had enough gang.
Exactly.
If I had the gang. I don't know if I got the gang.
I mean, I don't
to
tell them what to
bang
do. I don't tell them what to do. That's up to them. But
Would
the
you
point
watch
is-
me bang
the
them?
Point, hey, now. I don't know what you're into, man. You're
I
asking
don't
some
know.
weird questions,
I can't even
man.
pee in front of people.
All I know is you
This is all
trying
hypothetical.
all I know is you trying to get up in something now. All right, so
I'm just trying to figure out where it's going.
okay. Well, my point is this: I got a main girlfriend.
That's your main bitch. That's your bottom bitch, like the pimps say.
She's the main girl, right?
That's the bottom.
We call her the
chick.
mangel.
She's your mangel.
She's my mangel. All right, and then we got the other girls that are our girlfriends.
Okay,
You
and
know
those
what
are
I'm
your
saying.
toss-ups. You toss them up.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Right.
Toss up.
You got it.
Is that the best way
Smack
you
it
can
on
do?
the flip side.
I gotta tell you something there, buddy. Like, if you got cheated on 18 times, you gotta be pretty bad at picking girls, dude.
Yeah, well,
You gotta be
obviously,
pretty bad at that
obviously,
shit.
listen, I know how to pick hot ones.
Yeah, you don't know how to pick quality bitches, though.
Well, they quality, just, you know.
They're giving the
they-
pussy away.
well, yeah, that's like a quality it is, man. They just got to share it. They just got to share it with everybody.
Did that shit make you feel fucked up? Like, after a while, like, damn, my dick game must be fucked up if
no,
they keep
man.
cheating on me.
Listen, the bottom line is they can't get enough. That's the problem. I find these girls that just, they nymphs.
They're insatiable.
Yeah, and that's
So-
the problem. I mean, no, I've never had a complaint.
So you don't feel bad.
They
You know,
always, I always get repeat customers.
like, it's just they
I've
like
never had a complaint.
they like all types of dick. They
I
just
mean,
don't
like,
want.
I'll put it this way: girls that have never had an orgasm, they get with me, They learn how to squirt. They learn how to be multiple. You know what I'm saying?
What are you doing to get them to do all this?
Damn.
Break. Give me a technique. Let me get a Corey Feldman.
Put it
motherfucker.
on there. That's what it's about.
You got to put it on there?
You got to put it on there, literally. Okay.
You eat that shit? You eat the ass, Corey Feldman?
It ain't even about that. It ain't even about that. I'm talking about when you infragrado, okay?
What's infragrado mean?
When having sex.
Okay,
you're in the middle of sexual. What did the president call it? Sexual relations.
Yeah, when you're having coitus.
When you have it right.
Okay.
Okay. So it's about going up in there deep.
Okay.
And then you get up on that clit and you grind it around.
Okay. With your hand or with your
with your pelvis. With your pelvis, man. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what they like.
That's the
one.
Like.
That's the trick that does it.
I'm gonna try that shit.
Yeah.
Right now I'm on a sex fast, but when I break my sex fast, I'm gonna fucking go try that.
Why are you doing that to yourself?
Because I'm trying
sex
to find.
Sex is a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing, but if you abuse it, it could be like anything.
I love to abuse
anything
it.
used
I love to
wrong
abuse it.
is
I love to abuse it.
All right, you hear that? That's straight, right? And then he comes in, and I try to talk to him about it again, and he won't fuck. He's being a dick. So finally, we just fucking we play his music, and he nuts up on me. That one came out of nowhere. I was really surprised by it.
How you doing there, bro?
I'm doing awesome, man. How are
Corey
you?
Feldman, Gremlins, Goonies.
Yep.
Fucking Stand By Me.
I was there too.
All of them motherfuckers.
I've been a lot of places.
What was
man.
your favorite?
Oh, I can't pick, really favorites, but this, to be honest with you, I don't judge like everybody, you can't. It's your babies, it's your life, it's your experiences. But what I can say is that basically everything that I did as a kid was one experience versus everything that I've done since I was a kid, because as a kid you're under martial law, you're under other people's
telling you what to do.
Yeah, but when you do what you do, and you make choices, and you study, and you become serious, because there's a difference. As a kid you're doing it because somebody's telling you to do it. When you're an adult, you're doing it because you want to. You're doing it because it's the passion.
You're doing more stuff now, like you're into music more now.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been. Sorry, my voice.
You want some water?
No, I'm cool. I've always been singing since I was 3. Like, I started when I was 3 because my mom actually would make me learn songs. Like, she would like put me in a room and be like, "Okay, you got to sit there and like memorize this record."
What records would she make you?
And that's
memorize?
at like 3 years old. We're talking like folk songs, like like "Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head" and "Junk Food Janky" by Jim Croce, and really weird sing-songy kind of kid stuff. She would
just lock you in a room and make you sing?
Yeah, she'd make me learn all that, and then I'd have to go and sing it at auditions. That was the thing. It was like I'd have to go in and
you've been acting since you were 3?
Get a job. So then I ended up doing TV shows and movies where I do like a play, or I do like a type musical 1-hour special for ABC or things like that. So I was always singing along with acting anyway, and then I started writing when I was 11. And that was really inspired mostly by Weird Al Yankovic, actually, of all people. Because I'm sorry, I was a big, MJ fan at that time, and that was before I met him. And then I would listen to his songs, and I'd listen to Weird Al, and I'd go, "Man, look at the way he does that. That's so cool. I want to learn how to do that."
So then you started writing.
So I started writing parodies.
So do you write? Do you like writing? You like singing better than acting, or what?
I love it all. I mean,
like it all.
I'm an artist. That's what I do.
You just create.
Yeah.
What was it like working with River Phoenix?
He was a beautiful soul, man. He was a beautiful soul. We were friends long before it. We knew each other since we were probably 7.
Was he a kid actor as well?
Yeah. He grew up in it.
What's that like, man? Because Corey Haim was a kid actor?
He was. He started a little later than some of us.
You started mad early. You were fucking a toddler.
I was a toddler actor. Yeah.
Do you feel like
I consider it kind of like child slavery?
I was gonna say, dude, you didn't have a normal upbringing.
No, No, I didn't. But I don't want to talk about all that too much because, you know, this is in my book. I wrote a book called Choreography. And,
Yeah. You were on here talking about it.
Yeah, exactly. But we're here to talk about the album today.
We're here to talk about everything,
bro. That is a long-term project that I've been working on for 10 years, man. 10 years of my life is put into that project. So it's a very special project, and the reaction from the fans has been overwhelming. You know, we put the single out a week ago. We're already on Media Base at 102, which is really exciting.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
yo, Corey, we want to talk about everything with you, man. Like,
of course.
We don't need to harp on shit.
It's not that. It's just going into stuff like that. It gets into a very long and tumultuous story that I don't really want to go down that road. All I can say is that it wasn't by choice in the beginning, and now it is.
And now it is by choice.
Right.
And do you still have all the angels?
I do, yeah. That's why I'm wearing my shirt today, Corey's Angels.
So Corey's Angels, explain that to people.
Okay, basically what it is, 360 development, management, and production entity, which means we can take girls from the beginning and we help them, we work with them, we build them. If they have to be multi-talented, they have to be beautiful, they have to be very articulate, they also have to be good-hearted and true to themselves and to others, because it's all about being beautiful inside and outside to be an angel. Sorry, you can't be an angel if you're not a really beautiful person. That's part of the whole deal, and that doesn't mean looks. That means, you know, everything.
So are they still living at your house?
Some do, some don't.
Does that muddy things?
No.
Yeah,
no,
do you
it
sleep
makes
with any
things
of them?
amazing. It's like a big family.
Do you bang any of the angels?
I'm not saying I don't, but I'm not saying that I also it's any kind of requirement or anything.
It just kind of happens that way.
If you're girlfriends with, you know, sometimes they're my girlfriends first, and then I say, hey, you want to be an angel? That's usually the way it is. It's usually girls that, the way it works is like, okay, it started very personally. It started because they were my girlfriends. They were all my girlfriends. And it was, you know, I had gotten divorced and some stuff went down and it wasn't cool. And so I was like, I got to have, you know, this isn't right. I got to be strong and I got to move on. So I moved on.
Why do you think you want to?
And when I moved on after having my heart broken so many times, I was like, you know what? I don't want to commit to anything again. I don't want that serious life. I don't want that. You know what I mean?
I just want a girlfriend.
I want my family, which is my son, and that's our time. And then when I don't have him, because I got to share him with the other side, then I'm going to just, you know, have my girls and that's it.
Your son comes over as all the angels. He must be fucking stoked.
No. When my son comes over, the only girls that are ever there are the girls that actually live there. And that depends on, you know, sometimes when we're working on stuff, there'll be a bunch of girls in the house. Sometimes there's not. But generally, I try to schedule it so that he's not even there when they're there. So
do you feel like
on and off.
Do you feel like you're like trying to save these girls?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why do you want to save these? Why do you want to save? What makes you want to save these chicks?
You need to read my book, because what the deal is like,
I'm talking to you right now. Like
but I'm saying it's a long story, bro. You can't summarize it in 5 minutes. I can't tell you all of that in 5 minutes.
Why do you think it is?
But what I can tell you is that in general, I was beat up from the moment I was born by a woman who was dysfunctional.
Your mom.
That's right.
Okay.
She was dysfunctional and she was mentally unstable. Okay, then you go forward and you go to every girl that I chose. Why did I choose the same girl 18 times in a row? Why did I get my heart broken 18 times in a row? Because something wrong up here.
That's all you know. That's all you know for love.
That's it. So once I figured that out, I'm like, hey man, wait, I got to do something different here. I got to change the pattern. And I ended up changing the pattern so that all of a sudden I understood if I get over the idea that love is possession, love equals possession, then I don't have to get jealous. Why do these girls keep, you know, tripping on me? It's because I get jealous. It's my fault. So how do you get over jealousy? You get over jealousy by saying, you know what? I don't need to go that far. I don't need to possess somebody.
When you discovered you were jealous, like was that a real hard thing for you? Because like when people that don't know you look at you, they're like, okay, this dude's he's fucking crushing it. He's at the top of the world.
That's today. That's not what it was 10 years ago. I wasn't doing that. 10 years ago, I was a very conservative, very jealous, stifled person. Yeah, I was most of it. You know,
did your girls cheat on you?
You get an image of me, right, from Hollywood, right, where I was this bad boy. I was blah 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 blah. That's all BS.
I just figured you was paid. No, successful.
But I've never been like the BS guy. I'm very straight up. Like, I will tell a girl, okay, if I have 10 girlfriends, I will tell each one of them, I've got other girlfriends, and you guys need to meet each other. You need to talk to each other.
How do they get along for the most part?
Yeah, because otherwise they're not around. Like, I won't let a girl come into our world if she's not cool. That's not cool.
How does that work?
People are just people. You know what I'm saying?
Does like one girl get a certain day?
No, well, that's how it was. I'm talking about how it was during the period that the Angels was formed. Now things have developed.
So
now,
what is it like now?
Because I have a main girlfriend.
You got a main squeeze.
Yeah, she's Courtney. She's my girl. She's my mangel. She's like the partner. She would normally be here today, but she just couldn't make it in time because like we've been on a crazy schedule promoting this album. But she's on the cover. She's also a DJ. Her name is Courtney, but her name is DJ AC on the scene, and she spins EDM mostly, but she spins whatever. She'll spin like hip hop. She'll crush whatever she does. She's really good. She's really talented, and she's played for like Skrillex. She's played for Sundance a few times. And she's been around. But anyway, she's a beautiful girl. She's on the artwork. She's on one of the discs. She sings on.
All right, so that's your girl.
But she's the main one. Yeah.
Are you seeing any other girls?
There's other girls that are
because there's no possession.
There's no possession.
Did she see any other dudes?
I don't want to go all deep into that. The point is that
Corey, what do you want to talk about? Just talk about what your girlfriend spins. I'm trying,
dude. I didn't come here to get all crazy tabloid reveal my whole life. I just came here to talk about the album and chill. And if you want to take calls, I'm down to take calls. But I don't want to get crazy.
We can play your song and then take calls, but I feel like you're a bit guarded with me.
I'm not guarded. I'm just doing what I gotta do, man.
Every time I ask you a question, you're like, I don't want to get into that.
Well, there's certain things that I'm able to talk about, and there's certain things that I can't talk about. I gotta be cool. I got a record to promote. You know how the business works.
I do, but you're also selling yourself. I'm
not selling myself. I'm selling my music. If I was selling myself, then I would be a celebrity, but I'm not a celebrity. I'm an artist. I'm putting out music. I want people to appreciate it.
You are your music.
All.
You are your music. You are selling yourself.
Yeah, well, a piece of me, of course, bro.
We can play your song and have people call up and tell you if they like it.
Absolutely.
Is that what you want?
Sure, go for it.
All right, we'll do it. We'll do it that way.
I mean,
what track do you want?
The single is not really your audience, so it may not get the response, but I don't know. If we're going to play the single that's out with Snoop Dogg, it's called Go For It.
Go For It?
That's the one you got on your TV screen.
That's the one you got on the TV screen right there.
Yeah. What kind of... We can play that, and there's another one that I think your audience would probably like more called Test 1.
All right, we'll do that one.
A new rapper named SB.
Let me ask you this. The last time we talked, you were way more open. Did you get blowback from the book? Is that what this is?
No, man, that's not what this is. When I'm out here promoting a book and it's about my life, that's about my life. So I'm trying to talk about my life because I want to get that stuff out. When I'm trying to talk about my album, I want to talk about my album. I'm an artist. I spent 10 years working on this thing. Yeah, but it's got Fred Durst, Snoop Dogg, Corrupt. Everybody's on this thing.
Yeah, but when I talk to artists, I talk about their life. And
I feel you, but I talk about that every day, bro. You got to understand, every time I do a talk show, people are trying to be like, oh, let's talk about this drama or that drama. And I'm like, I don't want to talk about drama. I didn't come here to talk about drama. I came here to talk about love and light.
Do you feel like
that's what my music is, love and light.
Do you feel tortured?
Nope.
You seem tortured.
I'm cool.
No way, dude. You're so defensive right now.
Yeah, I'm smiling. I'm laughing. I'm cool.
Yeah, that's only part of it.
I'm just talking at you. You're talking to me, and you're trying to get me upset, but I'm not upset. I'm cool.
Do you think I'm really trying to get you upset?
I think that a little bit.
Oh my gosh, no way, dude. Not at all.
Prodding.
I'm just asking you questions that are in the fucking that are out there. I'm not asking you anything private. I'm asking you stuff that's already out there.
You are asking
Corey.
me very private stuff. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're trying to get intimate details of what happened. What happens behind closed doors is behind closed doors.
It's no longer behind closed doors once you write a book about it.
I wrote it up to that point, but that was 4 years ago, man. We're in today land. Things change. People change. So you don't everything changes.
So do you regret
There'll
writing?
Be another book.
Do you regret it?
I don't regret nothing. I have no regrets in life. I have no regrets.
I'm
very grateful for the person I am today. I'm very blessed. I feel very happy. I love life.
You were on a documentary talking about Corey Haim getting raped. Did you regret that?
I don't regret anything I've done in my life.
Okay.
Not a thing.
And by the way, I thought that was courageous for you to come out and say, because that shit needs to be addressed.
I agree. And I hope some other people address it. I hope I'm not the only voice. I hope they end the statute of limitations in California, because that's bullshit. So let's go.
Do you look around at other people like, what? Why are y'all not saying anything?
Yeah, absolutely, every day. But again, that's why I'm here to talk about my music. You get it? Like, you don't see anybody else piping up. You don't see anybody else saying anything, doing anything, working anything. Come on, man. I'm not the only person in this town.
Are you afraid of getting blackballed off of that?
Man, if I was going to get, please.
So that's no.
They've tried to blackball me my whole career, dude. Don't you understand? Like, hello? When's the last time you saw me in a major studio film starring in it with my name over the title? Come on, man. That only happens on, like, independent films where they're art house, where people are, like, there for the art. If it's a mass commercialized product, that hasn't happened in a minute, and you know it. That doesn't mean it's not about to change, because it is about to change, because I've done a lot of work as an independent artist to get respect, and that's what it takes. You've either got to work your way through with respect, or you've got to go and sell out and do it the fast and easy way. Up to you, 2 ways to go. But I've chosen the artistic side, and I've suffered for it. There's been times in my life where I've been broke. There's been times in my life when I went without food, without gas, without, all kinds of things.
Really?
Absolutely. Read the book. Like I said, I'm no...
Even if I read the book, I wouldn't be able to talk to you about it anyway,
Corey.
Corey.
Read the book because it's really educational. I'm not saying that like, oh, it's a promotional thing. I'm saying, or to be a dick. I'm saying like, read the book, really, because it's an important thing. Because I talk about a lot of important things that people need to open their eyes to.
Yeah, but you won't talk about it right here, though, is the problem.
Man, I got 20 minutes. I'm trying to play some music.
All right, let's play a song.
Damn. Now you're pissing.
Now I'm making you mad. Come on, man. All right. Is that it? Go For It. It's featuring Snoop Dogg.
Oh, I thought we were going to play test one. All right.
He wants test one.
Yeah, this one's
track 11.
Nobody's ever heard this. This is a premiere.
This Corey Feldman right here.
Let's go, Corey. Stars in the galaxy. Feldman. Standing in the gaze in the phase of the moon. Flying to the sky, never coming down soon. SOS, can anybody read me? Roger 10-4, can you speak a little clearly? I reached my destination, in fact. I'm achieved more than that, now ready to come back. No time to discuss, had it grappling. My mind is no like you see them eggs scrambling. That's why my state is diverse. My capital is knowledge, with the lines are dispersed. Words, here's all I know now. I keep my head up, and I never lie to you.
Don't stop, wait to fall the countdown. Time flies, the hope has gotta slow down. Stop march to everybody underground. That's why it's got to be a showdown. Go to work, every day I'm struggling. No time for keep dropping the shuffling. Can't slack, cause he has a tooth in. I'm fine, cause then again you can't win. Clocks keep on ticking now, so that you've been missing out. Minutes turn to hours and the time keeps passing by. Every day and all the chance, every week another glance. Watching as the seasons pass, time keeps passing by. Time keeps passing.
When you're on Earth,
clocks keep on ticking now, so that you've been missing out. Minutes turn to hours and the time keeps passing by. Time keeps passing, time keeps passing. Every day and all the chance, every week another glance. Watching as the seasons pass, time keeps passing by.
on Earth. Just calm down. Up with the stars, chasing all my dreams. Which one is mine? It's funny how it seems to play so many minds as the plot schemes. Rape and fake, these people devastating. My eyes wide shut, so I'm ready for action. You can't break me down, I'm too hard of a fraction. I pay no attention, it's too much a distraction. Ain't no hyena, but I do a bit of laughing. Prophecies coming. set my standards. Nigga with no banner, MC no grammar, MC with no hammer. Chilling next to him, the right man God. Can you still hear me? Competing with the spell of me. Oh well, I'm singing that I do what I can, but when I come back, it's time to be a man. Uh-oh. Here I come, world. Latitude. Coming to a world where I may not be accepted. So my extraordinary mind can be invested. Like Superman singing by the planet Krypton. Hello to the world, the place I'm about to live on. Hello.
Wait the fucking countdown. Top lies, hope it's gotta slow down. Everybody underground. That's why there's got to be a showdown. Go to work every day I'm struggling.
All right, Corey Feldman is here. That was the song. It's called Test One, featuring SB. You want to talk to people, find out, hear how they like it.
Well, I'd rather tell you about the song first, but I mean, it's up to you, man.
George in Florida.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that shit was whack, man.
Okay, all right. I gotta go. I don't have time for this. You're gonna try and do me like that. Whatever, man. I'll see you later.
Get the fuck out of here.
And Corey left. And take care, guys. Corey Feldman just walked out. Okay. He is upset. He's mad. I don't even understand. Yo, didn't he just say he wanted it? Didn't he just say he wanted to play music and take phone calls?
He did, but that didn't turn out to be true. He bailed. Should I chase after him?
No.
All right.
No, we're out of time anyway. That was the weirdest shit ever. What the fuck was that? Turn his music down. Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
What the fuck was that? We got...
I thought you repaired some of the damage during the break.
I really thought I thought I walked it back. He was like, yeah, I want to play my song and take phone calls. Kelly. Go ahead, Kelly. How'd you like this song?
He's a fucking mess. He didn't make it as a white guy. Now he's trying to be a black guy. He's a fucking mess.
Leave him alone. Mac.
Hello?
Go ahead, man.
Yo, what man, I wanted to talk to the dude. He was
what?
He didn't want to act. He was acting like a dick.
Yeah, he was.
Even though he said, I'm not trying to be a dick. Dude, you were a dick. It was shitty. You should have played the one with Snoop where everybody knows. And I think this is going to end up like Charlie Sheen. Fucked up. Basically, he do sound like Charlie Sheen.
Here's the problem. This is what happens when you are surrounded by people that you pay. When you're surrounded by everybody is on your payroll, no one tells you that you're a fucking lunatic. He came in here with a bodyguard. I swear to God, he came in here with a fucking bodyguard. Just being a dick, dog. Just being a fucking asshole. Yo, it's not your show. It's my show. You don't get to tell me what the fuck, how we gonna do things. I'm a little hurt. No, I'm not. I'm not hurt. Shout out to Paul Rosenberg listening. He didn't want to hear no criticism. All I did was click on line fucking 1. I wasn't even looking. And people just hated his ass. Let's go to Alex in North Carolina.
Hey, fuck, dude. Okay, so I've been a fan, who didn't like the Lost Boys and fucking the Goonies and shit? But that motherfucker came into an interview trying to tell the interviewer how to interview the interviewee. I mean, that's not how the fucking world works. And then he got butthurt when somebody told him his shitty song sucked. I mean, fucking life is real, dude. You gotta take it as real shit and stop being a bitch. Oh, dude, could you tell me, was that interview kind of doomed from the beginning? Because he was kind of being an asshole.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we Corey and I were not on the same page, and we started off on a different page, and we ended in a different book. But all I was just trying to do was talk to him about life and shit. Apparently, he don't want to talk about life, even though he wrote a fucking book about it.
I mean, he would say something and totally cut it the fuck off. It's like, hey, dude, finish talking about what you were talking about. We're interested. That's why we're all tuned in, fucking douchebag.
He was a bit, he was I don't know, he was a bit off. He came in a bit off. He was a little jittery
you're
and
fucking
shit.
awesome. You're awesome, Jude. So
Oh, no, it's
don't even
cool.
Trip off him. You're awesome.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck was that? Corey Feldman's story. If you would have told me earlier this week that a member of the Brat Pack was gonna storm out of the studio with his big bodyguard and tail, I probably wouldn't have believed you. Like he brought a guy wearing a flashlight. Like his bodyguard was wearing a fucking flashlight. I swear to God.
I bet he had mace too, and not a fucking gun. The fucking dickhead. Dude, but when you're like Corey Feldman's walking out, dude, I was audibly laughing as loud as I possibly could because that shit's fucking hilarious. What a fucking bitch, dude. Fucking bitch ass bitch.
All right, there it is.
All right then, Jude.
All right, man.
Then.
Fucking Corey Feldman, ladies and gentlemen. What's the name? I'll still plug his fucking album. No Hard Feelings. What's the name of his album? Fuck the name of his album. I don't give a fuck. No, I'm playing. Google it if you want it. No, actually, give it to me. I'm not petty. I'm not petty, Corey. See? Angels to the Core. If you like that Corey Feldman track, even though the first caller did not like it. Bummer, man. Corey, I hope you hear this. You got way too many people telling you yes, man. You hanging out with way too many people that you paying, and no one's telling you what a twat you're being.